Hi everyone, welcome back to Crobaton, D&D 5th edition campaign by me, Tom aka BlazeFort, your chaotic evil DM. With me I have my wonderful players including Justin.
Spooky season!
Riley.
What did you say?
Spooky season.
Oh, spooky season. I thought you said poopy season.
We have Riley.
Opposite.
We have Mare.
What? Hi.
I was just gonna... I didn't know if you said anything.
We're doing great.
It's only been 2
I have to
weeks.
turn Tom up. I can't hear him.
Kind of important.
Some people would argue. So we have Riley. We have Mare.
Hi, I am present.
I guess I'm also present.
We have Mary.
I am present and also excited for spooky season.
We have Alex.
I'm present and I'm excited for poopy season.
We have Josh.
Hello. I'm absent.
We nailed it.
Remember,
Good job.
Just raise your hand if you're not here. I got too many hands raised.
Ready to get the Baja Blast?
So if you are watching on Twitch, don't forget to follow and maybe subscribe. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Streams go live roughly 9 p.m. Wednesdays, every other week, and the VOD goes up sometime after that. In fact, sometime after that includes like 4 episodes going up like right after this episode goes live. So yeah, this one will go up somewhat after the other ones did. But if you're watching this in the future, it doesn't matter because they're all already up. Am I missing anything else? Oh, I can do Twitter and Discord. I didn't do that
You
one.
didn't introduce Ollie.
Riley, would you like to introduce Ollie?
This is Ollie.
I like how he looked right when you
Oh.
said his name too.
Oh, goodbye, Ollie.
Leave my trash alone.
And that was our guest appearance for the night.
Yeah, that's
We,
it.
we, we
Got
can only
him.
afford the like 10 seconds.
Here he is.
Oh, baby boy,
What a
want your
boy.
pizza?
What a beard.
I didn't say it before, but everyone can follow me on Twitter and join the Discord to know when I and we go live. Because it's every like 2-ish weeks. It's probably a good idea to do that if you want to follow everything live. I think that's everything I have before I do previously on Crobaton. Don't have anything else?
No.
Cool. So, previously on Crobaton, the party had just come off of their victory over a white dragon and a few fiends. They started to gather parts from the dragon as they needed the blood and bones from it as part of a quest they were sent on for materials. They collected several vials of blood, some teeth, and plenty of scales. Zeneria and Edelweiss went outside in hopes of taking down some trees to construct something with which to transport the rest of the dragon with them and make use of the body, but they were unsuccessful. Meanwhile, Gorgon checked around the cave and was able to find the dragon's hoard, many heads and parts of creatures the dragon had probably killed and kept as trophies. Inside the ice, Gorgon dug out by means of witch bolt a box filled with gold, an idol that seems to be tied to Aurora's and the deity that Edelweiss worships, and a picnic-style basket that Edelweiss and Gorgon have seen in Edelweiss's memory. Inside was a flower. Collecting all they could, the party went back to the Fullhorn. Gorgon was in contact with Emmet, a silver dragon just on the Council of Boatwright, who seems to have something for the party when they returned back to the city. While the rest of the party relaxed in the Lifeline, the Inn of the Fullhorn, Edelweiss went back to see his mentor and the current spire Asphodel, and Gorgon went to see Geordie Broadpocket, who was not as excited to see him. Geordie suggested that Gorgon come back at another time, while Asphodel suggested to Edelweiss that finding out about this idol and the basket should be in his interest, as well as visiting the temple that Edelweiss had originally visited after his accident. As long as no one has anything else to handle that night, that the party returned, everyone can benefit from a long rest if you haven't already. Any prepared spellcasters can change out their spells and be consumed. People wake up, do their yoga, eat their breakfast, like all those things. Other than that, what do people want to do? What conversations are there to be had? And what is the next on the party's agenda?
Nice streamlining. That was good.
Thank you. I tried.
No, that was very good actually. They're very DM. yeah, I get it. You could do yoga. All right, let's move on. Next up, though, is goat yoga with Goliath.
No, I thought you were going to say, is Rammer doing yoga now?
Oh man, we do have a goat.
He always
Do
was.
have a goat.
We do have. I don't think we ever returned our goats from last time.
Once we get back to the place.
Yeah, so we're...
Yeah, I believe you took horses from ROR to the Fullhorn, and then you were using goats while you're in the mountains. So the goats are back in the Fullhorn. You just gotta take them back to whoever they were, and we can say that you did it like that night or something.
Yeah. Wait, I'm sorry. I need to circle back to the yoga because goat yoga and goat Goliath yoga are two different things. Like Edelweiss has a full-size goat walking on him.
Yeah, Rammer.
But everyone else, no, that's a giant goat. That's too big. It needs to be a middle goat.
Sure.
You see, when you do Goliath yoga, it really focuses all of your chakra throughout your body. Goat yoga, it mainly just focuses on your chest area and your upper arms.
Man, Tom really tried hard to pass by this part.
I'm sorry. I just had to get that out of my head.
I mean, Edelweiss is more concerned with the fact that we have infinite goat milk now.
Oh, bad.
I don't know if I
So-
want ethereal summoned creature goat milk.
But
It's
One might say
This is the
it tastes
discussion we have in the
heavenly.
morning.
yeah, this is exactly what we're having.
Someone suggests goat yoga, and Zeddy is like, "How big would the goat have to be?" And then we just go on.
But wait, isn't Edelweiss like lactose intolerant? Wouldn't ethereal goat milk actually help that because it's not
Does that
real?
count as
Well,
no,
lactose?
it's
I mean,
well,
I-
it's goat milk.
Well,
Is
is
it
he ethereal?
I would think it would
lactose
be worse. I think it would be worse, wouldn't it? Because like your body would treat it as just like an even more foreign substance than it would treat normal milk. So
I mean, I don't know.
We're in
Right.
character, Alex.
How did-
Alex, we're in character.
well, I think actually it would be worse.
No, allergies.
In
don't
my
have-
professional
they're not-
opinion, I do have my doctorate, by the way. It's just not
That's
in
not-
medicine.
It's not the same. Okay.
All right, but for real though, guys.
This is what I
made
deal
it
with
down the
everyone.
mountain. Oh yeah.
But if Rammer disappears when he takes a certain amount of damage,
Does the
wouldn't
milk disappear
like-
with him?
but would the milk disappear like when it hit the stomach acid? Is that enough damage?
Oh god, does milk have to take damage to disappear? Wait.
His
Wait,
words
so if the
became
goat
eaten.
takes... If the milk takes damage, does the goat leave?
Wait a second. Is Rammer? What? Does Rammer have gender?
Oh,
Everyone
Have you
stares at Cronin. That's
Oh.
not very nice.
Fortune lifts up a leg on Rammer.
I've
We're
been-
inside.
Is it a boy or a girl?
That is up to Josh.
Josh, is Eddie drinking actually milk?
Oh!
No! You've already milked them? Oh god.
Let's restart. Let's just throw this out.
Cancel the stream. Cancel the stream.
Everything's been bad.
Tom can't post this on YouTube. What are you
No.
talking about?
Hi everyone, welcome to Crobaton.
Everyone wave, quick.
Rated.
Welcome to our children-friendly D&D stream.
Starting
Guys-
now.
Guys, sometimes I play this at work. Sometimes I play our stream at work.
You play Crobaton at work?
Yeah, if I have control over what the event TV plays on Tuesday nights, which is our D&D
Oh,
nights,
I thought
I
you
play
That's pretty fun.
I thought you meant you play it.
Oh no.
You have a session like Tom like comes in while he's at work, and I've just been missing a whole bunch of work sessions.
No. I play the stream. Not this one though.
Just the gap in the
Makes a
story.
note 6 to 7. No.
It's okay. We'll just edit this part out.
Yeah, Tom, get on it. Anyway.
It'll be in the all this will be in the director's cut.
Yeah.
Nice.
We didn't get
Crobaton
an
behind the
answer.
scenes.
The unrated cut.
So what is the
Sure.
party actually doing?
Well,
mean,
I
if
guess
it's in
I think we gotta peace out.
well, if
Listen,
it's the
yeah.
next morning, Gordon's going to Jordy.
Ah, Jesus.
he's got to do his morning menace among us.
Yeah, Gordon's gonna knock, and then immediately kick the door in. And then
Really escalating here.
and then he's like, Jordy, I'm back!
So you open the door and you don't see anyone immediately, but a few seconds later, Jordy walks out of what you can presume to be a kitchen or eating area as he is wiping off his mouth from whatever he was eating. I would like a little bit more notice next time before you just open the door.
I knocked.
I heard a knock and then the door was open.
Okay.
I'll
And
just
he walks
kneel.
out, closes the door, and knocks.
Come in?
Kicks open the door, Jordy!
I just gotta get a lock on that door.
Yeah.
It's fine. What?
Yeah, it's really
what
weird
are
that
you
it is
looking for?
unlocked. You said you'd have magical items today.
Yes. Is there
I'm
something in
regretting it.
particular you're looking for?
I don't know, you said this was a hobby, I figured I didn't know I had an option.
I mean, I can. And he starts like rummaging through what looks to be. I think you've seen it before, like just like this drawer full of like a bunch of weird knickknacks. He pulls out a small pipe and he looks at you. I don't take you as the musical type, do you? Are you?
Oh, it's that kind of pipe. Oh.
Yes.
Uh,
A musical instrument.
not particularly.
Throws it.
Worthless.
He
Yeah, I didn't take that elective in college.
he seems to like almost like struggle to take out like this next item. And you can see like just like some rope and then like a bit more rope and a bit more rope. There's a lot of rope here and it's like tied rather crudely.
The lasso of truth?
No.
Oh.
This might be of use, and he kind of like sets it down before you.
What is it?
It's a rope that kind of you can set up to climb without needing to be the one to set up it to climb.
What?
So if you have to get somewhere high, you just set it up there, and then you can follow by climbing it.
Okay, wait, let me just get this right. So, you go up the mountain, you put the rope there, and then you go up it more?
No, instead of going up the mountain, you would tell the rope to go up.
Oh, you tell the rope to go up, okay.
Yeah, and then you climb the rope to the top of where the rope is.
Okay, interesting. Do you got anything else?
Let's see, do I have anything in here? And he pulls out a rather large, like, sack-like item. You might consider a bag that holds things. And he pulls out a small lantern. You wanted stuff that you could see with before. You might like this one. Sets it down. It's a hooded lantern. So I think you're familiar with a hooded lantern. I think Thornton uses one. This one looks a little bit fancier, I would say. Not necessarily like better quality because both shed light, but so this one, when you light it, it'll reveal invisible creatures and objects that are near it.
Ooh.
Haven't really tested it out much. Not many invisible things just laying around the house.
Zenny gets offended in the distance.
That's actually what I was thinking. Like, oh, Gordon's gonna see where Zenny is at all
Could
times.
ruin Zenny's whole thing!
Zenny's gonna love this. Alright, is there anything else?
He pulls out a cloak that seems to have these two straps like that go across the front. It's the embroidery isn't very well done, but there is like a little bit of detail added to it, so it's not completely plain. This one should help you swim and breathe underwater while you're wearing it.
Oh. Cool. Is there anything else?
That's kind of looks in the bag again. No, I think that's about it that I have done at the moment.
Okay. Out of curiosity, what does the pipe do?
I may not have read that.
So when Gordon said no, you just closed the tab.
No, I still
Picks
have it.
up
I still
again,
have it
he goes,
open.
"Something."
I just didn't read through its description.
Right.
So, assuming you can play it, and he realizes that it's over here now, and he gets the he goes to look for it and then gives up. So when you play it, it's supposed to scare people off.
Oh, I can do that normally. All right,
I'll
I'll
take your word for it.
Yeah. How much for those 3 items?
The rope, the lantern, and the cloak.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say about 1,000 for the 3, based on what they required to make, and my confidence in replicating them.
How about 900?
Make a persuasion check.
11 plus 3, 14.
Really, can't do 1,000? Can we meet somewhere in the middle?
Sure. 950.
Very well.
Hands him 9 gold and 50 silver. I'm kidding. Oh wait, no, that's Electrum. Hold on. I legitimately fat-fingered that.
You have Electrum?
No, he doesn't.
No, I accidentally clicked on the Electrum slot. It's right next to it. Almost just gave
It's
him
like,
Electrum.
when did you go to the, like, credit union?
Alright,
You
so
go
what
to
did I...
hell
What,
to get that useless currency.
they got soul coins and Electrum down there.
Hmm.
Alright, so what did I get?
So I'll assume that like you can go back, identify them, take the time to do that. You have a cloak of the manta ray.
Cloak of the manta ray. Where is it? Yep. Alright, add. Yep. Equipment.
A lantern of revealing.
Lantern. Lantern of revealing.
And a rope of climbing.
Rope of climbing.
That's,
Okay.
That's one of those item names that just sounds stupid. Like it just sounds like it's just.
Oh, you got
a
the bag of
thing.
you got the bag of holding, the rope of climbing.
It just
What
sounds
else
like
is
it's
there?
nothing.
Yeah. Do these require attunement?
I don't think any of them do.
Answer he doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
Surprising.
The
Cloak of Manta Ray kind of reminds me of, you know, that game Sky Children of Light. It's like a mobile game. It's also on the Switch. I don't know if anybody ever. Kind of reminds me of that stuff. Okay. Obscure games, obscure. Got it. All right. Oh God, there's a freaking eyeball in it. And the Lantern of Revealing.
That's rad.
Neat.
Neat. Oh wait, did you say neat?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I know I've gone through.
No, he was also referencing Monty
Yeah.
Python.
Sorry, I've had Monty Python going through my head. Me and a coworker were just like making Monty Python references all day because we have a coworker named Me.
Oh dear.
We didn't say it to their face though. We just did it in IMs. Anyway.
So you say it on a live stream.
Yikes.
That works.
Big yikes.
Anyway, yeah. All right, I'm good.
Okay.
Thanks, Shorty, and then he slams the door behind him.
He's just the worst.
As you're walking away, you just hear, "Honey, we need to get better locks."
Gorge is gonna learn knock.
The only time he actually knocks.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you mean he learns how to have manners? What do you...
No, the spell.
Yes, it did take me a second.
Even then, it's not like manners, because everyone in 300 feet hears it.
Well, it's manners in the sense that he wants everybody to know he has manners. It's a very gorgeous spell.
It's the I'm expecting your privacy by knocking, but letting myself in and letting everyone else know I'm coming in by doing so.
I was kind of really going for that, like Timmy Turner's dad scene, with the whole knocking and then immediately entering. Anyway,
Okay.
We need to get Gorgon a battering ram, is what I'm hearing.
we have a goat,
How
a
dare.
ram of battering.
Okay. What is everyone else doing?
Oh man, that's good.
Does anyone have anything else?
Throden's probably just, drowning his sorrows in the tavern.
Are you sad?
What?
No. I'm gonna wait for Gordon to get back to the tavern. Then to see
We
why
all
he's
wait.
sad.
Yeah. We all wait for Gorgon to return, so in character he may ask what's wrong.
Hey. How you doing, Stroden?
It's terrible otherwise, and he's just gonna gesture to a book that's lying, like, on the table he's sitting at. I was gonna show Zenny this book, and make her see. Dragons can breathe lots of things, but, well, he's gonna open it up, and there's, like, just a bunch of drawings scrawled all over the place, and pages that have been teared out. And there's lots of, like, little weird, like, bits of Draconic just scribbled into, like, the margins. Well, Koj turned it into a spell book, so,
Oh. Did it work?
Did what work? I mean, he put down spells here. I don't really recognize them, but, he put them down. So.
Do the spells, do they work?
Oh, yeah, he can do some stuff.
Where's Coach right now?
Oh, he's out back practicing with the other ones.
Oh.
All three?
You're not here, buddy.
I know. I'm like Sorry.
Edelweiss is going to try to find the kobolds, I think.
Okay.
Are they okay? Are they lit on fire? What has happened?
So if you go out back, you will see Koj, Revos, and Nur. They all look a little bit different. Koj has looks to be like a cloak or a cape. It's made out of torn out pages from that book, as well as a lot of just random bits of napkins and stuff. And he's also wearing this conical hat that's made of paper that has dragon scrawled all over it in a very childlike manner. Nur is wearing what looks to be a Goliath baby's onesie that has been very sloppily cut up into a leotard, so it has all these little frayed bits of string and fabric sticking out of it. And Revos is wearing what looks to be glasses without frames made from twigs and sticks that have been sloppily tied together. And they are currently practicing what looks to be a very, simplistic version of the cha-cha slide.
Oh. How long have they been doing this?
Oh, they've been doing it a little bit here and there. Apparently, while we were gone, they've been, practicing more. Edelweiss would recognize that Revos is sort of calling out, different, parts of the song, and some of it is in Goliath.
This is both cute and terrifying. What? And he... Can Coach do, actual spells?
Just wait a second, and, after a couple moments, Revos is going to call out in Goliath, for everybody to clap their hands. He and Nur are gonna back up, and, Koj casts Thunderclap, as he claps his hands.
Oh my
And
god.
everyone in 100 feet will hear the Thunderclap.
Oh, did...
Hard cut to
Yo.
all other characters, just
What? Yo.
Okay. Can the other two do things now?
Oh, well, Revos was studying some of the languages we've encountered, and he points to, Nur. And Nur, I think it's pretty exciting. He's gonna show Zen he's been practicing her acrobatic stuff. He's got a good eye for those things.
Okay. This is terrifying, but I kind of love it.
I mean, I love it too, but they ruined the book. At least I, paid in advance. So yeah, no fines or anything.
That's true. That's true.
I assume they didn't give me an actual number.
Wait. So what did you pay?
I gave them some gold. I don't remember the exact number, but I've at least 5 probably. Yeah.
Edelweiss is quietly thinking about the fact that very slowly his adventuring party has quickly decimated the town in a way that is not repairable.
Yes, but we've also created a 3, kobold circus for them. So
This is true. This is true.
You win some, you lose some.
I don't know if we've won more or lost more, though. I'm going to say this is a win. We can get you a new book, I think.
he can make win too. Coach, do the wind! I was just gonna stop dancing and cast a gust and make some nearby branches rustle, leaves kind of drift.
Hey, Tom.
Yes.
What do I need to roll to see if I think Koj has now become one with Aurora's?
I'd say probably be religion. Is that still, that's a -1 for you, isn't it?
No, religion is now a +2.
Okay.
Upgrades, people, upgrades.
I don't actually know how that happened, but we're at a +2.
Okay. It's proficiency. It's all proficiency.
Yeah, that's true. All right, religion, 17.
Something's definitely going on with Koj. Like, he definitely couldn't do that before. And
Yeah.
the elements that he has chosen to display do seem reminiscent of weather. But you don't see any kind of, like, holy symbol. So it's probably not where his power's coming from.
It's good to know that we're rubbing off on all of them. We should show the others. I think they'll all get a good kick out of this.
Oh yeah, sure. I think Zenith's gonna be very impressed with Nur. Oh, and I'm sure Gordon will appreciate that, Coach is trying to be a wizard like him. So, that'll be nice.
Definitely be interesting to see if Coach becomes better than Gorgon at some point. I think that's just going to be really funny, personally. We should definitely try to foster this growth.
Well, I don't really know too much about wizardry, but, I can try.
Samesies. Missy!
What?
Can you come out? Can you come out here for a second?
What did you just say to me?
What did you just call me?
Can you come out? Can you come out here for a second?
She'll come out when she's good and ready. Don't pressure her.
I joined Edelweiss. What's up? What was that thunderclap?
I point to the little wizard.
They have resumed their dancing, by the way.
What a wonderful little show! What is happening? Why is it?
They're practicing.
For what? What performance?
Oh, no performance, they're just practicing.
What are they practicing?
I don't really know what it is, they just sort of been doing it, I guess.
Is this why you called me out? You wanted to show me how cute they are?
Coach, can you do the wind thing?
Coach is just gonna sort of yip, and he's going to cast it again. And Revos sort of gets blown onto his butt by a sudden burst of wind. And he just glares at Coach through his glassless glasses.
Oh my! Insert god name here. Wait! Can kobolds? Wait. Are those spell pages. What are they called in D&D? Oh my god. Spell
Scrolls.
sheets. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Spell sheets. I got 3 first levels.
Do you want to ask how to play this game?
I'm a sorcerer. I don't need stuff like that. What are those spell scrolls? Like, can kobolds do magic?
Yeah, see? Coach just did magic.
I don't.
I mean-
Can I roll a nature?
Do you want to read a spell book?
What?
So,
Wait,
yeah,
he's
I
got
picked
a,
up the book.
he's got a spell book.
Don't you dare give that to the sorcerer.
Oh god, it just explodes
like,
in my hands.
What's this garbage?
Yeah, I'm probably not the magic user to hand a book to.
No, it's funny.
I'll look at it. What do I see?
Well, it was a book, maybe like aimed more towards like a younger audience about dragons and just sort of different facts about them. But pages have been torn out and apparently turned into a, cape. And also there are just random drawings of like draconic imagery in a very, bad and childish fashion scrawled on random pages. And in the margins of a few pages, there's little draconic script sloppily written.
Well, what does it say in draconic?
It's a little gibberishy, but basically, there's what is described as the loud clap spell. There's the jumpy spell, and then there is also the far breath spell. And those are the three things.
Half-Blood Prince of Kobolds?
Mary, I need you to write this down for me, because I won't remember.
All of them specifically.
Yeah.
Loud clap spell.
I mean, this looks like a book that, like my younger siblings would have, but, I mean, I'm gonna ask the kobolds, where did you learn these?
Which points at the book.
Ooh. I'm then gonna write, did you write this?
Koj will nod.
What the? Can I look at your cape?
I'm just gonna like cross his arms for a second and then slowly take the cape off and hand it to you.
I promise I'll give it back.
He's gonna be watching very closely to see what you do with it.
I promise I'll give it back, Coach. Can I roll, I want to roll Arcana, but I think I might want to do that on the book. I guess the pages I'll do an investigation. Does that make sense? Is that okay?
Sure. I'm okay.
I'm asking the DM.
I don't know if Tom wants to step in here.
I mean, I'd say if you're trying to decipher it, Arcana would make more sense.
Okay.
Because it is magic.
Yeah.
I'm letting Josh take the reins on this one so like he can determine like what DCs work and what don't.
Okay. Alright, so I'll do an Arcana combining what, like, trying to put together what pages were torn from where. But just sort of combining what I see from the book and the cape. God, it's been so long since I've rolled a d20. My luck ain't good, y'all. I got a 13.
13 Arcana?
Yes.
Okay, I mean, I'd say, based on your knowledge and studies, there isn't any significant magical, nothing's really shown up as being significant magically here. It just seems that he tore out pages that had illustrations of dragons and made a cape out of them.
There's Tom Riddle in these pages, and they're speaking to the kobolds.
I'd say also with that, you aren't a wizard, but you would know that, preparing spells and, scribing spells and stuff requires a lot of things that kobolds don't seem to have, and they don't, and this is not how it would look. So it seems like he just scribbled spells into a book, but no actual formula or anything.
Yeah. Interesting. So I hand the cape back, of course. So you learned this from the book. How? Can you show me?
Coach will nod, and I'm gonna need Misfortune to make a strength saving throw.
Oh, Jesus Christ, what? Is he gonna rip the book out of my hands? I'll hand it back to him. Well... You said strength?
Yeah.
Rip.
That wouldn't be so sure.
You get a +4.
You do get a +4.
Wait, why do I get a +4?
Because you're next to Throden.
Oh! Well, that gives me a solid 2. I mean, +2 is what I mean, because I have a -2 in strength. Okay, let's go! Yeah, that's a 7.
That does actually fail against his DC. So you get pushed like 5 feet back as he casts Gust at you.
I figured that. No, no, Coach! That's not what I meant! Oh God! I'm gonna run back those 5 feet. I'm like, wow, you're so very, very good at that. Thank you. Please be careful. I guess it. I look at Edelweiss and Throden like, what is happening? Throden, do you know where they got this book?
Oh yes, I got it from a local library here in town.
Give it back. You have to give it back if it's a library.
Yeah, I'm actually going to say, if it's a library book, you're going to have to return it.
Oh, no, don't worry, I paid for it.
Okay. Maybe we should go to the library and see exactly where they got this.
Oh, I can show you the way. I've been there before.
Yeah. Maybe they found it. There was a different book in the library that they copied into the book that they've now ripped into shreds.
Anything's possible, I guess.
Well, this seems so dangerous. I mean, we only have so much time before we have to get back to... How do you pronounce anything?
Arator.
Arator. We only have so much time. Before we go to Arator, God, they're gonna blow up the boat we're on. Going back to boat right, I mean, we didn't take a boat here, right?
No.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we have to go back to boat rides, don't we?
Eventually, maybe.
Goodness.
Yeah, I mean, just a quick trip, I guess, to the library. Wouldn't
Okay.
hurt. Edelweiss can... Oh, I shouldn't ask you. You didn't even know what kobolds were when you first met them, huh?
I'm going to push past that first part. What were you going to ask me? Now I'm just curious. I'm going to keep bothering you until
was going to ask if kobolds could cast magic like that. If they could learn magic like that.
1000%. Yes.
I'd turn on my camera to show you that I also am holding up my dice and rolling it.
I will remind the party that in like the first dungeon they ever did, the mines, there was a kobold who was throwing fire around.
Yeah,
I thought that was just alcohol.
That was like 3 weeks ago for us, so.
My character should know.
Well, we're
Was
at
that
that
3 weeks
point
ago?
where
I don't know how long in game it's been.
It was a lot less time in game than out.
Yeah, for sure.
It was 6 weeks ago.
Hey, almost 2 months. Woo!
wow, this 11 days that Corson has left really going on.
It was like a plus or minus a few weeks.
Not to derail this completely, but I'm really curious how long we were like, we're gonna go over to that other continent for X days, and now how long it's fucking been.
Yeah. But Gorge is motivated to stay now.
Oh, so you're never
Not for
leaving?
his
Okay,
mom.
cool.
No,
my
he's
God.
motivated to stay until he like rubs it,
Mhm.
like rubs it in what's it, Gorkill's face.
Yeah.
Yikes.
I thought it was gonna be until he bleeds Jordy dry.
You can do both.
Yeah, why not both?
Okay, so
To
we
the
have
library!
I guess.
okay, Sokka. Who is going to the library?
I guess all of us? I don't know. Does
I'll
anybody not
make-
want to go?
I'll make Maleka and Zaneria aware that we're going to the library because the kobolds can now cast magic, and we want to know why.
Is that what that ridiculous bang was?
Yeah, apparently. What did they call it? They called it the loud clap spell.
That is accurate.
I don't, Zaneria. I don't think you guys. It gets weirder. The book is not a spell book; it's a child's book about dragons. So we're gonna go to the library.
Zenny just like silently goes downstairs. I gotta see this. She just like,
A lot has happened.
So we're gonna go to the library to see if maybe they copied spells from something else, or I don't know, maybe the librarian knows something. But we should probably get this magic thing in check before they blow up more things than Gorgon and I already have.
I should also
Yeah, I'll come. This sounds fun.
We're going to have to smooth over with the librarian as well, so I might as well come along.
I mean, Thornton paid, right?
I said 5.
is that how libraries work?
I think once you rip a book apart, yes. You do have to pay for it.
From my knowledge, remind me, Josh, how much did Throden pay?
I don't remember specifically. I remember him asking a few times, like, how much it was, and the person just kept being like, just bring it back, and not giving a number. So Thornton just went quiet, threw some gold on the counter, and walked out. In his mind, it's all settled.
Wunderbar.
He says, so.
I can go search the VOD.
You don't have to do that right now. It might just be good for my knowledge just to know if this does replace the damages. I feel
mean,
like
it's
it might.
5 maybe gold for a book. How expensive is this children's book on dragons?
Right.
I think the standard book price is like 25 gold.
What?
Oof.
Literacy should not be
Oh.
so expensive.
Mm,
Yeah.
well, you know,
No
pay the
printing
artists for
presses.
their work.
I guess.
Give credit where it's due.
Also, the second Nurse sees Zeneria, he's going to try backflipping towards her.
Yeah, we definitely go
Boy.
downstairs to see how this goes. Tell me about the quality of these backflips, please.
Oh, I think I have to roll for that. Am I rolling for it, Tom?
Yes. Unless you'd like me to.
That's a 26.
Perfect execution.
Have I ever seen the kobolds attempt gymnastics before?
I mean, you might have seen them attempt gymnastics. I don't think they'd ever really succeed.
Nothing like this.
Yeah.
Oh,
It is like, it's remarkably good as like a, shadow dancer impression of backflipping.
In a rare and surprising level of outward motions, Zeddy, like, whoever's standing next to her, I'm gonna assume Missy is standing in the middle. Zeddy, like, grabs Missy's wrist and is just, like, shocked and excited. And then I'm gonna do backflips at him.
Wait, you're still holding it to me.
She, like, grabs her for a second and is standing there watching the backflips and just goes into, like, a front flip and then, like, turns it into a backflip somehow. She's, like, flips around well on her hands and turns it into a backflip.
This is the
It's
weirdest
not inside the
language.
tavern, please.
Are we inside? I thought we were
yeah,
inside.
yeah.
I see we're still inside.
I
I don't want to break another place in my hometown, please.
If I hit a wall while doing backflips, I just put my feet on the wall and stand there.
This is the strangest language barrier I've ever encountered.
And she is just like standing there excitedly.
I don't. So I'm gonna guess the backflips thing is new. Is that? I don't see a spell in their spell book for that.
Oh my goodness, if there was a spell for backflips. That's 100
Oh,
years of
well,
work
I
that
guess-
didn't need to
Backflip.
do.
I guess they do have the jumpy spell. Nur, was that the jumpy spell?
Nerd's just gonna look up at Misfortune. He's gonna shake his head. No magic.
Whoa!
He's gonna point at Koj.
Wait.
I assume you were talking to him in Draconic.
Oh, yeah. I've never been spoken to by anyone but Koj.
Oh.
Well, the others don't know Common.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but even in Draconic, it was never. I'm pretty sure it was never anything but Koj. Look at them! They're so special now.
Now.
Malaka, shh! I messed up. Shh! Don't focus on that. I messed up.
What? Okay, we should go to the library.
We should go to the library. This
What
is new.
happened? Zenny on the wall looking at you that way.
We should figure that out. So Koj is the only one with magic, but he learned it from this child's book.
But that was
now-
really impressive.
But now Nur has Zeneria skills.
That takes at least like 25 years to get that good. I know that's
You
not
have
very
real
long.
plot planned for this session. I'm sorry. It's the kobolds now.
I've already expressed my apologies to Tom.
We
No,
must
no.
get to the bottom of this. Nothing else matters.
Up to
Waiting
the
for
library.
one shot where we play as kobolds.
Uh,
Hey,
we-
Fizz. Rebels, what can you do?
Oh yeah.
This! I was gonna say that in Goliath. Or Giant, rather.
Immediately in Goliath. You can understand me?
He's gonna nod.
Whoa.
He's then gonna
Wait.
push the glasses up his,
He's smart now. Wait, I'm gonna talk to Rivos in common. Oh, nope, sorry. That's me being meta. I did not hear him at all. In Goliath, I just heard him speak at
Gibberish.
I heard him speak in the language I've heard Edelweiss speak, and I don't know what he said. I gotta remember.
Hold on, I gotta roll something. Edelweiss looks at Rivos, and in perfect Celestial says, "What about this?"
He's going to stare up at Edelweiss blankly. He will then bow his head in shame and defeat and start walking away.
No!
Oh.
No! Return!
It's still in Celestial. He'll say, "But I can teach you."
Otherwise, what'd you do?
I wanted to know if you could speak to angels.
Oh. Let's ask him if he can
cannot.
speak to devils.
Oh.
And it sounded like it didn't go well, so I don't think I want to ask him that. Come on, Rivos, we gotta go to the library.
He will dejectedly take Misfortune's hand.
Oh. Sorry, baby. These are like these are like full grown men. They're like these are like in a couple of years they're men. we're like, oh, BB.
Watch it for going to the library.
Yeah, we run into him on the way. Gordon, we're going to the libribary.
Fortune ignores us.
Yeah, he just keeps walking.
He sees the kobold outfits and doesn't want anything to do with it.
Yeah.
Alex,
I don't
you
know
good?
if Alex wants anything
yeah.
to do with it. Yeah, we definitely walked past Gorgon saying, "Hey, we're going to the library," and he definitely just walked past us, not registering we were there.
He got his new items. He's got a rope in his hand and a cloak over his arm, and we're like,
He's got like a rope, this lantern with an eyeball in it, and he has a new cloak over himself.
Jesus Christ. Alright, Gorgon! Going to the library!
Ah!
Library!
Here.
What about lingonberries?
Alright, we'll leave him.
Have fun with your rope.
Just the rope.
Oh, I can do some sort of magic with ropes. I wouldn't I should have told you about that.
What?
What? Wait, what did you say?
Huh?
What? Oh. Just I had thought about it.
Whispering under her breath, and we're all like, "Wait, what?"
I had thought about it in the dragon cave, but I can do kind of magic with rope and kind of make a rope that you can just climb. It could be
That's like
very
a rope.
helpful in
That sounds
certain
like a rope.
situations.
He
No,
just
but like
looks at
it,
the rope,
it
and his
just-
hand just starts shaking
it just
vigorously.
kind of goes directly up, and there's like a little hidey spot. Are you alright, Gorgon? I know it is kind of cold for you daywalkers, I suppose. Well, not for Edelweiss, but it's cold for the rest of you. Are you alright?
Fine. Does he have a return policy, Tom?
I'd say probably not.
How much is that rope, Tom? Did I get a receipt?
Nope.
I can tell you what spell I'm talking about. But you're on the course, you just have to deal with it later.
Oh, throw it in
What?
here. This
No,
is for you. You can have it. And then he gives him the rope.
Oh, thanks! Rope! I can do things with
that.
this.
Yeah, he's gonna use that in the game, not know what it does.
Nah, not.
Not.
Yeah, there we go.
What am I adding to my inventory?
Oh.
Rope of climbing.
Rope of climbing. Okay.
Yeah.
It's just rope with the sparkles and everything next to it. That's it.
Hold on, have we just discovered that Gorgon got by Jordy?
No, Tom got me. I think that's just Tom who got me there.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Did Tom know that you were going to get got though? That's the real question.
Whatever. He wasted 300 gold. It's fine. Gorgon's just like seething in anger. He has a fancy cloak though, so.
Hey.
Oh, Zeneria, can you try hiding for a second?
What? It's like the morning.
Yeah,
Find a tree or something.
basically.
Zeddy like looks
That
up.
was Zinni's response. Like the morning.
Zeddy looks up towards the sun and just like sidesteps into like shade under a building and just like I'm there's not much I can do in kind of broad daylight.
Is she hidden?
Otherwise,
You
it's
probably
making
wouldn't
a
be in
shadow.
full darkness. It'd be dim.
Yeah.
Wait, but my shadow. Edelweiss is shadow.
Zeddy like shifts to be in Eloise's shadow completely. He's like holding himself really close. It's kind of this is the best I've got.
Alright,
It's got to be darker, and I just thrive in creepy places.
What is happening? We have to go to the library. What is
Why do
this?
you have to go to? Why do you
Do
have
you
to go to
think
the
there will be-
library?
Edelweiss, do you think there will be creepy places in the library?
Yeah, it's a library. It's full of creepy places. You ever seen a book?
Well, I wasn't
Gorgon
sure.
looks
if it-
offended.
No,
It
I
didn't
wasn't
seem
sure.
that creepy.
Why do you seem so upset? I wasn't sure if it would be like, if it would be like, what the fuck is it called? It would be like Shadowfell libraries where, there's definitely dark, creepy places where you keep, monster books and things like that. But great, yeah, if there's like a horrible corner of pitch blackness, that would be perfect. I would love
want
that.
to remind you guys is that I am really uncomfortable with books in general.
You don't
We
have to
have-
come.
We have had this discussion before.
We certainly have.
I didn't know you had a fear of books.
It's not really a fear. I just don't like them. But I'm too curious about this kobold thing. Oh,
What
the
happened with
kobold
the
has
kobolds?
magic.
Gorgon's
Anyway,
eyes just
now.
widen.
Otherwise, you can always stay outside. And backflips! And backflips!
In backflips, and one of them speaks.
Goliath, at least.
Yeah.
Giant.
Zenny does a backflip.
There's gonna try and do a backflip too.
Right.
No, it sounded so defeated.
Am I rolling again, or are we just going with it?
You can just go with it.
Okay.
It's beautiful.
If you want to like consider it his passive backflipping, it succeeds.
He's got a solid passive backflipping skill.
I'm sorry. How did the kobolds learn magic?
Well, that's what we're going to the library to find out. They, Thorin bought them this book, which is a child's book about dragons, and they wrote spells in it. I probably don't still have it. Did Coach take it back?
Yeah, I mean, if you gave it up, Coach would have gotten it.
Yeah, I probably gave it back to him when I gave back his cloak.
Where's Koj?
He's wearing the cape.
He also has a
here
conical
with
wizard's
us?
hat.
Is he here?
Yeah, all the kobolds are with us.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I thought we left him
With
back
us.
at the end. Okay. Where are they? Give me the book. Give me
No.
the book.
Yeah,
He
hold the
casts,
book
he
defensively.
casts suggestion and says, "Give me the book."
What kind of saving throw is that?
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Yeah. It didn't tell me in the actual item.
It-
Oh, good, another
there.
+2. Okay.
And
That's
so
a
wisdom 13.
Fails.
Alright, yeah.
So he gives you the book, and then moments later is devastated.
How did the spells look?
Give me an Arcana check. So there is Draconic writing, but you have the thing so you can decipher it
Mhm.
as well as anyone who could read Arcana could.
20 total.
This is gibberish. like you know what's written in your spellbook. This is gibberish. This doesn't do anything.
Gorgon just scratches his head. This is... Somebody just drew on this in crayon.
Oj beams with pride.
But they can.
There's no
They can-
actual words in here. There's no
But they
actual
can do
symbols.
magic. And they say they learned it from the
Gorgon-
book.
Can Gorgon use the spell book to try and cast a spell?
You can certainly try.
So Gorgon's gonna try and draw the magical energy. Yeah, there's nothing in this book.
So I'd say additionally with Gorgon's 20 total on Arcana, so it doesn't seem like Koz is drawing from like the same source of magic that you would. Like this, he's not
Yeah, I
getting
figured.
magic from the book. So you can roll that out.
Yeah.
But you are aware, through misfortune, that there are people who cast magic innately. Just something kind of has to awaken it
Yeah.
in them.
Yeah, I figure, or Gorgon's figuring that's what's happening right now. Whatever. And Gorgon kind of looks at Koj with a bit of disdain. Whatever magic the little one has been doing, this hasn't come from the book. It's come from inside Koj.
Oh, like me.
Well, let's check. And then Gorgon takes out.
I don't like where that's going.
Well,
Oj takes out his scalpel.
Show me the magic.
does the lantern revealing only reveal invisible objects? Or is it like kind of like a true sight thing?
Can you see Can you
It
see
would reveal
innate magic like
invisible
that?
things.
What'd you say, Tom?
It would reveal invisible things.
Oh, okay, that's it. Never mind then. I thought it was more like true sight. Anyway, can I try and detect if it's more sorcery or warlocky?
From what you know, warlocks require a pact with something. You don't know what or who Koj would make a pact with knowingly.
Yeah.
It's so funny that we can't rule it out, though.
Yeah, no, we can't. We really can't. Throden, can you detect if there's anything evil or benign within Koj?
Oh no, Coach is great.
Not Koj himself, if there's anything else. Or at all.
I don't know what you mean. Like, did he eat something bad?
Detect good and evil.
Oh, did I prepare
Do you-
that spell today?
Yeah, did either? I thought one of you had it.
Well,
Gordon
Gordon has a
divine
paladin
sense.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's divine sense. Yeah, can you sense if there's any
Divinely.
sort of? Can you sense divinely if there's anything wrong with it?
I mean, I can certainly try. That's a divine sense.
Yeah, there's nothing out of the ordinary here.
I guess if Rammer's close by, he'll light up.
Rare lights up.
Did they just
Koj made a pact with the rammer.
Higher being.
did they just level up?
What?
I mean, they don't look any
Really?
taller.
I realize, as someone with that who doesn't do character voices, it's just incredible that I am both characters at once, myself and Missy.
Yeah,
The
whatever.
response to that.
It's the magic that's within Koj is not too unlike that's within you with misfortune.
Oh,
Well,
feel like-
I mean,
I'm gonna nudge Coach and be like, "You're like me."
That sounds
doesn't
dangerous.
well,
Magic.
it doesn't appear to be as potent as what lies within misfortune. unfortunately.
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
So
Maybe it's based
so-
on size.
So Gorgon casts enlarge.
So my magic is
Bigger kobold.
sucks. What is what you're saying, huh?
No, if
No!
anything, that's
Just
not-
better.
If anything, you would be stronger than him. by
Yeah,
like a
but not
mile.
as strong as anyone else. I know. I'm short.
Does this mean we no longer need to go to the library?
Sounds like
Pick up
it.
some light reading material for the travel home.
We're writing things that would be difficult.
I have
Are
faith
we
in
not
Gorgon.
Are
Well,
we
I
not taking
guess
a carriage.
we should. We didn't take a carriage here.
No, we had
Oh
horses.
yeah, that's right. We walked, didn't we? Yeah. Or no, yeah, we had horses.
I guess we should then have the conversation. Even though it's probably like midday, are we leaving today for Arator?
Oh, by the way, Emid says that he does have a job for us whenever we decide to get back.
Oh, great.
Oh,
I would like to get back to Boatwright just as soon as possible. This is, I don't know, something there that I had just figured out before we left.
Alright, so we'll head back to Artwar, embarrass the hell out of Gorkill, save my mother, and then we'll head back to Boatwright. Easy.
That's an interesting order that you said those two things in. But yes.
Yeah, I definitely want to get back to Arator as soon as possible because we have that like time limit on the fucking dragon.
I think we should leave today. I agree with Maleka. Maybe with a little less swearing. But I agree.
well, do we? I guess we should go grab our stuff from the tavern then.
Should we return the book? You might have to pay a fine, throw it in.
Oh, don't worry, I already paid for it.
You paid for this at a library?
That's right.
Do you know what a library is?
Jeez.
I've been to a few in my time.
This again.
Zenny, just like rotates Throden, like the direction we need to go. And just starts going. Just to make us walk.
Oh, she's gonna reach up, and expectantly for the book. Magic.
Whatever, knock yourself out, kid.
Does he give him back the book?
Yeah, he tosses it to him.
Okay. Coach kind of strains under the weight for a second, but then rights himself.
Actually, you know what? Give me that back for a second.
Or Jin.
Well, that magic.
He puts up the finger and takes the book, and he writes down the spell for prestidigitation in there and gives it back.
Is it in a language they can read? Can they read?
Coach looks at whatever, formulaic things were just written down. And he just kind of looks back at Gorgon, back at the book. His eyes glass over and he closes it and just walks off after it's written. Having no idea what that is.
Right, glad we solved that.
Mm.
That went a lot better than the last time Gorgon handed a book to the kobolds.
A lot better. He is going to turn back and he is going to cast Gust at Gorgon though, so I'm going to need a strength saving throw from Gorgon.
God.
Swim dude around these boys.
Alright, shit, that fell off. 12.
That does pass.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's like a stiff breeze, and then it kind of passes, and Coach just glares at you and speeds off.
Gorgon glares back and casts Cause Fear on Koj.
Is this another
Great.
wisdom save?
Yeah, 15 this time.
He's not near Throden, right?
No.
Well, that's for you to decide.
Well, it depends what's the distance, like how closely is he following behind him?
He would have, once he got the book, he would have tried to get pretty close. Let me check Gus' range. Yeah, Gus is like 30 feet. So he could have caught up, but yeah, I don't think that's for me to decide here.
I mean, if we're, like, speaking in, like, quote-unquote initiative, like, Koj can move and also cast Gus at the same time.
So I would say, with that knowledge, he probably could have gotten close, which gives him a total of 18.
That's a difference, though.
Yeah.
Nothing happens on a failed save, right, Alex?
Let me see.
Not cause fear, I don't think.
Yeah, no, and nothing happens on a successful save.
Okay.
A proper wizard's duel.
Yeah, Gorgon will get him later.
Gorge has Fireball.
Gorgon will get him later.
Koj has Thunderclap. It's just as good. Okay. Are we leaving the village now?
Yeah, I think we're all settled.
Last time
Yes.
Gorgon does anything nice for the kobolds.
Yes.
Okay. So, do you let anyone know you're leaving the village?
Yes.
Okay.
I am going to go into the Lifelines, the Lebensschreibe.
Mhm.
And I'm going to go find Narcissus. And I'm going to give her a little hug, and I'll say, I am probably going to be back. I don't know when. Somebody's got to keep these people alive. But in the meantime, tell little Zini, and I'm going to give her. I'm going to give her. Actually, I need to check a number really quick. Sorry.
I'm going to give her checks post-it notes.
No, that's terrifying if I give that to a child. I'm going to give her just one of these 3 candles, and I'm going to say, tell her that whenever she is missing me, that she just needs to light this candle, and I'll be there. That's all. Oh, and then give her one of these for me, and I'm going to mess up her hair.
Okay. She's less than enthused about that one.
I figured she would be. Oh, also, can I have just a round of drinks for the friends to go? Thanks.
I have to find it.
No, it's okay. We don't have to do it on stream.
Fine. Okay.
They just exist.
Okay. Alright, is that all?
Yeah.
Hey Mary, did Zini take those 5 arrows last session?
Yes.
Okay. I realized I did not adjust my inventory, so I needed to make sure.
Yes, I did that. bank.
Okay. If there's nothing else, I'll say you can all make your way from the Full Horn to Ar over the course of about 5 days. Does someone want to give me survival check?
I don't think you want mine.
I have a decent one, unless
Pretty good
people
one.
think they can survive better.
I rolled a 2
I
total.
Yeah, even if we do find
Hey!
Gorgon, you can't take it off your plate. You can figure out how forks work.
Origin will just
Um,
cast create bonfire. And call
It's
it a
me.
day.
I'll do it. Nat 20, 28 total.
Damn!
Ooh.
Plus 8! Damn!
Rogues.
She's a survivor.
rogues.
Yeah.
Um,
Let's
I
go,
would do-
sis!
I would do perception to be a lookout, but I don't think I should do survival.
I'm really good at magic.
If you
You have Koj every once in a while who puts a gust out of the back of the wagon to see if they can go faster. He thinks so. But yeah, same with the 20 and survival. You can very much make your way very smoothly, avoiding any particular obstacles. So you have a rather uneventful journey back to Artwar.
How many spell slots does Kosh have?
16.
That's the neat part. He doesn't.
Oh.
Gust is a cantrip.
Gus is a cantrip.
Gust of wind is a first level spell.
Thunderclap?
Gust of Wind
Thunderclap
is a second.
is a cantrip.
Is it second?
Gust of Wind is a second level. Yeah, but that's
Thunder.
okay.
Thunderclap is a cantrip. Thunder wave. That's a first level
That's
spell.
where I was getting confused.
It's garbage.
All right, good to know.
Okay, so I just want to see what day we're on.
Malika just like bird watches as we're going.
I do?
Yeah, you're just so attentive that you're like, that's a red-tailed swallow. Like anywhere we are, it's like 7 trees away. We can't see it. You're just noticing everything.
Oh, your survival's just that good.
Yeah.
Tried rolling a nature check to see how true that was. I did get that's a 20 total.
You're good with birds.
Yeah, I am looking at birds.
You see everything and you identify everything. Okay, so once the party reaches Artwar, what are they gonna do?
Did Emit ever get back to us about if you found any info about the thing that we were trying to do?
Ah, the thing.
About helping my mama?
Oh, that thing.
Yeah, that thing. I asked him about it. He said he'd look into it.
Yeah, I think he said he had Drusilla on it. And I'd say you'd probably get a response saying she doesn't know. There's nothing in her wheelhouse that speaks for or against it.
Hey, thanks.
Okay, thanks, bye.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
I have 25 words. Okay, thanks, bye.
Oh, it's 25 words? I thought it was 25 characters. My bad. I spelled the thanks with THX. BI.
I saw something recently that was just like, yeah, you know, D&D is a fantasy game when spells like sending require 25 words, not 25 characters.
But yeah, I guess we go see what's his face about learning how to do this whole ritual, right?
Okay.
What time of day did you say we got here? Midday?
Yeah, I'd say it's probably be like a few hours later than when you left, and I think you left like fairly early.
Right.
Do we think we're going to go ahead and initiate this thing within the next like half hour or so?
The ritual, you mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. How long do rituals take?
I don't think we should dilly-dally on this. We should really get to your mother as soon as possible, I guess.
Okay. While we are making our way, I'm just going to
Making it way.
throw throw my my little runes into my shield, and I'm going to ritual cast augury to see if performing this ritual will result in good or bad, or both good and bad news, or nothing if the results are especially not good or bad.
So we go to the guy. I forget his name.
Well, otherwise, he's using augury.
Oh, okay.
I have to remember how it works.
I can do a quick little click on it. How do I cast this without you spending a spell slot, because I'm not spending a spell slot? How does one cast? You know, I'm just going to hit the cast. No, that's not showing it either. How do I get it to work in Roll20?
Do you have abundances display in BTT? I think it's more of a beyond 20 thing, but that can display the spell in Roll20.
Display condition updates. No, send beyond roll updates to all VTT tabs. Yeah, that's on. Do I have to hit it over here? Nope.
Don't mean to do it. There you go.
Ah! The magic of live editing, folks.
So you get a very like bland response, like nothing really stands out to you. So you can interpret that as like nothing particularly good, nothing particularly bad.
Well, if there's something up, I don't know. Anyways, we should go now. So, walking.
Walking.
Back to what's his face's house.
Skipping, actually.
And we're walking, and we're walking.
Walking our way in town.
Okay. So you arrive at the home of the Luga. The one you spoke with before was Lugduff Luga. I can assume you like knock on the door, and hopefully you don't just barge in like Gorgon does to Jordy.
Luga! No, he'll knock.
Absolutely. One can only hope.
So Lugduff does answer the door. It's you all again.
Yeah, hi.
I take you were successful? Unsuccessful?
Yep.
Good.
No. Yes. No. We got the stuff.
We have
The stuff.
You got the the herbs and medicines, the spores from that strange person, and the dragon parts.
Yep.
Great.
I had a split second of fear where right before or right when Lugduff was like, "Oh, great! So you have the." I was like, "He gives us a different list of ingredients." I'm gonna lose my mind.
I'm gonna pummel this guy.
So
Specifically, had to kill a black dragon.
You brought the sugar, spice, and everything nice, yeah?
No, I just have ingredient X.
Oh no.
That'll work.
I hope so.
Great. So, first step is to combine the herbs and such. I can do that if you give me a little bit of time. We should be able to do everything by tonight.
Can I do a quick insight check just while standing here?
Go ahead.
Yay, rolling! Guys, for a whole bunch of dice goblins, we don't nearly call out rolls enough. We should roll more.
I will also off that incite that as well.
Okay.
So I can roll.
I will say, Justin, that wasn't pointed at you. You roll pretty. You roll on time.
I roll too much. I need to stop. That's my issue.
Justin rolls without telling me what he's rolling for. He's just like, do I do something stupid right now? Yes. Alright, so who's rolling
I got
the
an
insights?
8 for insight.
8 on insight, okay.
Samesies. My insight's pretty good, but my dice curse is not.
Okay. Edelweiss?
Edelweiss had 24 total, so it's okay.
So for...
Guys, remember that time I tried to tell you that I had a dice curse, and you're like, nah, and then I rolled a dice and it was an at one.
I remember.
I was like, no, watch this.
Unprompted.
My first roll was a nat 20, and everything else tonight's gonna be bad.
Yeah.
So for the tieflings, there's nothing you really read on this guy. He just seems like, oh, you got this stuff? Alright, come on, we have to start working on this. Edelweiss. So, he asked you for all of the ingredients, and with each like response, like, yes, we got this, yes, we got this. He seems... You notice a slight inflection to his voice when you say that you got the parts for from the dragon.
What's inflection mean?
Like he
It's a
seemed
tone.
a bit like perked up.
Yeah, it's a perky tone. Or emphasized tone. Yes.
Interesting. Very interesting. Side note, DM. It is. We needed blood and bones.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, then maybe I should stop writing dragon guts in my notes.
We've
I
been
think we just
carrying
got
around
dragon
a
bones, didn't we?
Ziploc bag.
Gross.
Riley, that was so convincing. I thought I just said something off. I was like, oh.
No.
Okay.
I will also remind that we discussed not giving him everything immediately, like making sure to only give him as much as he needs
Gotcha.
Yeah,
for the
you have,
dragon
like,
stuff.
I think you have like 4 vials of blood or something.
Yeah.
Well, knowing Gorgon, I mean, you'd be skimpy on the ingredients anyway. You want to keep all that to yourself.
Oh yeah,
so.
that's right. Yeah, I gotta sell that crap. Thanks for reminding me.
I'm glad I could keep you in character.
Yeah.
I'm so glad we all worked together to murder this majestic beast just so Gorgon could have a couple extra bucks.
Hell yeah.
Yes, yeah, as if this
And
party
I do
needs
it again.
That's what's up.
Who cares if it's a rare species? We're at the
Buyers
food
do.
chain now.
Buyers.
Yeah, and the less there are, the more it's worth for me.
Justin, what?
And, knowing that he has the herbs, Edelweiss is going to say, "Can you give me just one moment? I forgot to send a message home really quick." And he's going to walk outside. And when he's outside, he's going to cast Sending to Origin. And he's going to say, he seems too excited about the dragon blood and other material. Just be careful with it.
Gorgon can respond to like telepathically, right?
Yes.
Hmm. Oh wait, I have an item to do that anyway. It doesn't matter. Gorgon's like, "What are you talking about? Why wouldn't he be happy?"
Can I respond to him because he's doing this telepathically? Or can he only...
I
Well, I
can
think-
read thoughts, I think, right? Yeah, it goes both ways.
I have to look at your helmet again.
Detect thoughts as long as it maintains concentration.
Because detect thoughts is one way, but I don't know if the helm does anything besides that.
Bonus action, send a telepathic message to a creature you are focused on. It can reply using a bonus action to do so while your focus is on it.
Okay. It sounds like you
So
have
can I
to,
respond to him?
like you have to initiate it, but
Yeah.
I'd say yeah, you can. So like, otherwise you can come back in and be in range of Gorgon to respond to his
continuously
detect
be
thoughts.
thinking.
Yes.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
He's more excited about that than he is about everything else. Almost like he doesn't care about the other things. Or
Maybe
he's
he
gonna be
has a
like,
use
"So
for
sorry,
it."
I might need to." What?
You might need it for other uses.
You sent the warning to the wrong person.
I
Yeah.
did send the warning to the wrong person, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's Gorgon's pretty hyped to do this. That's why I didn't roll an insight check.
Hey.
Gorgon's like, "All right, let's save my mom, commit political subterfuge, and head out."
Hey, he reversed the order of that.
He's growing as a person.
I reversed it. Gorgon didn't.
Aw, shucks.
There he is.
Maybe someday.
Uh,
So does everyone enter? I assume you did you hand off the herbs or like what? How are you handling the handoff? Let's say.
transfer. Who wants to be there? I mean,
Well,
otherwise has the herbs, so he's gonna have to be there.
We do it kind of like a handshake.
So
Make
much.
sure so that way the guards don't notice.
Oh, like this is not we're in a house.
We're giving him some of them special herbs, man.
Aren't we still like on the front step?
Yeah,
I think we just
be
walked
looking
in.
in the
I mean,
window.
Tom
Okay.
asked us if we wanted to walk in.
Gotcha.
So we're walking.
Gorgon wants to walk in.
Yes.
We're going. Why not?
yeah,
It's
we're
a friend's
going in.
house.
Okay.
No.
So do you have any success stories, any reviews we can read? Do you know this works?
He kind of looks at you like very confused at the first half of that. Like
I don't know what the problem is.
I've Seen it work once before.
And the
Obviously,
result?
the materials are slightly hard to come by, but believe me, I am doing my best, and I believe full-heartedly this will work.
So
Do
you've
inside
seen
check.
it work once.
And the first insight.
But how
yes,
many
you second one.
attempts have you tried? Like, how many times have you tried to do this?
I'll be right back. I'm still here though.
Jin disappears.
Like I said,
He's the important one.
the materials are hard to come by, so it's not every day that one, this needs to be done, and two, it can be done.
So ratio of attempts
That
to
wasn't-
successes.
1 for 1.
Okay.
100% success rate.
Are you effing joking me? It's a nat one.
Can I ask real quick? Just because I do come from like a place where we have like a lot of herbs and stuff and things, and so a lot of this kind of makes sense to me. You know, the 11 herbs and spices, the mushrooms,
Nice.
but
You need spores.
what is?
Yes.
Yes. But what does the dragon stuff do for that? Is that like kind of out of nowhere? You know what I mean?
It's used as a catalyst. So the steps I'm going to take are mixing the herbs. Mortar and pestle is I would guess that you are familiar with, at least to some degree, being from the Fullhorn.
Sure.
The spores are a bit tricky to deal with. You don't want them floating around. You don't want to inhale them. But similarly, they will be mixed in afterwards. And that will be mixed in with the blood and the bone. The paste we create mixing with the blood, in order to give it a bit of a warding effect against anything that might be trying to, or in the future try to infiltrate Misurgnat.
Interesting medicine check. I want to know if this is a thing that I have heard of used in the past.
Okay, go ahead.
Can I
That's
make a
weird
roll?
calling something that is an insight check.
I bet Gordon is thinking about it too much. Can I make an Arcana check to make sure this all sounds good?
Sure. Do you have a medicine and an arcana?
Not one. It's 8 total.
You need both, bud.
15 total. 15 total. Yeah? Yeah, that's the line. Okay, cool. 15
So,
total.
for Gorgon, yeah, this sounds sound. You have no idea what he's saying, but he's saying it with, like the kind of jargon that you would expect to not expect.
Makes sense to me.
Edelweiss, again, he uses all of the right jargon. You don't know about the specific materials mixing in this specific way, but the way he delivers it sounds sound.
I don't like that.
Okay.
For some reason,
Okay.
it being more convincing has made it less convincing.
Yeah.
We've got trust issues, huh?
Yeah.
You guys just gotta trust Gordon every once in a while. He knows what he's doing. It's fine.
I would like that clipped.
I want that clipped and then put in a video where immediately after that, to bluegrass themes, is just all the times that Gorgon was not trustworthy.
Yep. That's why I
Whoever
want it.
clips it, can you also just add in the bit afterwards where Riley says, I want that clipped? Thanks.
Guy, Okay, guys. Actually, this is a job that we do because we're watching the stream.
Yeah, I'm
You
like,
guys-
Justin, you're the one who always clips, so I don't know what you're doing.
Right. Give me a second. Um.
So, while you guys are all entering, I have to keep reading his name just to make sure I'm saying it right. Lugduff, goes to start gathering like some materials, ones that Edelweiss would be familiar with. He used to like mix things for medicines, mortar and pestle, like I said. Perhaps a few vials, like a test tube esque vials. He would probably have like some kind of like syringe. This looks like the mixture might have to be injected, you might guess. Then he also does get a glass that you might use to like feed to someone. So it's got like a small spout to it, and it kind of like funnels down. And amongst other materials. Is there anything that anyone else is doing while he's getting all this prepared?
Or just taking notes.
Okay.
Divine sense.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm curious about his bird.
You know what? It probably would have been a good time to ask the fungus guy if he's ever gotten orders like that before, where they ask him for a fungus for this kind of thing. Hindsight's 2020.
Yeah.
Did you want me to read off Divine Sense, Tom?
No, it's just Fae, Fiends, and Undead? Celestials, maybe?
That sounds right. A celestial, fiend, undead, no fae.
No Fae. Okay.
Like this. Are you just standing there in a weird conglomerate? What are we doing?
I just placed you in there. I didn't expect you to be in a particular... He's on the table. Gotcha.
How much time exactly is there before the ritual happens?
Thornton's asking that?
This is just Josh checking. I know he mentioned they should have it ready like by night, but I don't know if we're staying here. So just checking.
You're, yes, he would say it would be done by night.
Okay. So we might like
So
leave
it's
and
up
then
to
come
you.
back?
Yes.
Okay.
Depending on how much the party seems to trust him to do all this on his own.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're hovering.
Okay.
I am definitely burning his hands the whole time. I just want to make sure that I see everything that's happening.
Okay.
You're wetting his hands, burning them?
Yeah.
Like you're just taking a candle and like...
No, like staring at it. Sorry. That's more a term that I hear used a lot when people are looking at magic and
Oh, my
they're
bad.
trying to figure out what the thing is.
Mm.
So that's just me applying a word that doesn't really work in this situation, but I'm staring his hands down the whole time. I want to know exactly what's happening, no funny business.
Alright.
Give me a perception check.
Constantly perceiving. 18 total.
Okay. Everything seems normal with the herbs. Like I said, he's just mixing them into like a paste through a mortar and pestle. What is the like location of the other items when he's not using them?
Oh. Who has the other items? Because I only had the herbs.
I think I had the majority of the dragon parts, didn't I?
think
Yeah,
so.
I think it was you two.
And
I know.
I think Gorgon
I-
made the trade for the spores.
I gave him. I think I
So I
gave
think he held
him
on to it.
dragon. I know I at least gave him the dragon bones, and I have like 5 pounds of dragon scales still on me.
Well, the scales are for you guys, so he doesn't need the scales.
Oh.
He
needs
needs
the
the blood,
blood
which I
and
think you have
bone.
like 4 vials of.
Okay. Then Zaneri has the vials, doesn't she?
No, I gave you the empty vials to fill them.
Oh, so okay, so I saw. Okay, I
So Gorgon
Gave-
still has to fill the vials, is what you're saying.
yeah, gorgeous. Guys, we gotta go back.
He pulls out of his pocket empty vials. He's like, I
That's what I forgot.
Okay, so Gorgon, then all of the extra materials are in your hands.
Okay, I'll give him as much as he needs, but no more, no less.
Okay.
While they're like getting all this set up, Throden is gonna duck out for a bit just to get like a secure in room for the kobolds.
Okay. We can work out pricing for that later.
Yeah. I think I'll be able to cover it.
Okay.
Maybe.
So, is there anything that the party is doing for the next, like, few hours? Because he starts to mix the materials. He says, like, he's got to sit out for a little while.
I'll do coffee runs.
What?
I'll do coffee runs. Yeah, I don't think Missy can sit down for that long and just wait, but also she has nothing that she wants to do. So she'll definitely offer to get food or follow Throden and get rooms for everyone.
Okay.
Yeah, she can join the kobold gang.
Yeah. I'll give one of them a piggyback ride.
I'm just gonna stick you two by the door.
I was I was wondering why my vision just went black.
You're giving Rebos a ride. Congratulations.
Huzzah.
I think similarly to I can't sit still for that long. Zenny does occasional like perimeter checks that are completely unnecessary.
Okay.
They're unnecessary until they're necessary, you know?
Yeah, exactly. That's probably what she's thinking.
Yeah.
And yeah, she'll just like circle the house or the block or something.
Okay.
Just to make sure. Hi, kitty.
You get a few looks, like, walking around the house. But, nothing, pressing, I should say. Assuming you all just wait the full time, it does start to get dark. So by this point, he's mixed all of the materials, let it sit out, mixed all the herbs, let it sit out for a while. He shows a great delicacy when dealing with these spores, in order to get them in a place where they can be handled without flowing around, without getting into anyone's system. I'd say with like Gorgon and Edelweiss, like watching him rather closely, you'd notice after adding these spores, the texture and the color go from a brown, like a very dark brown greenish color to like a lot smoother. There's a bit more color to it. Like it's almost like adding like yellow to it. so it like brightens it up a little bit.
Are you telling me that the spores make it psychedelic?
If that's what it always believes, go ahead.
Well, at the very least, if it doesn't help Mama Gorgon, it's at the very least gonna give her one sick ride before we send her off.
It is a hell of a trip.
And then when we add the dragon blood, making that the catalyst, woo! She's gonna be flying.
She's gonna feel like a dragon.
She's gonna fit right in with the kobold.
I think I killed Alex.
I'm so scared.
Oh, it went up my nose. Anyway.
Mm.
So a little bit later, he says, the blood shouldn't sit for too long with the rest of the mixture. So we can bring it over. We can do it here and move quickly. That's all.
We really should
rest of you.
have warned them. We really should have checked to make sure she was still alive.
Nah, it's fine.
Oh my god.
She's a tough bitch.
Let's
Fine.
go!
Oh my god.
So how exactly does the like Gordon? I remember him saying, didn't he say like Gordon would be doing the administering of the?
He can be.
Cool. Can Gordon do it?
Okay.
Gordon's so screwed. I'll have my backup character ready.
You hear the slight fear when Tom said okay?
Okay.
There was.
Um,
Yeah.
so like, where are we in the process? Because we can mix it. We can mix the blood in here, or you can do it at the Ergnut house.
We'll do it at the Ergonaut House, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. What I will say is, like a vial of blood does have, like, it's a decent amount. It doesn't seem like he needs what I'd consider to be like a full vial.
Okay.
So he kind of like takes the mixture that he has, puts a cover on it. You can all make your way to the Ergonaut house. I think I just need to grab him then. I don't have tokens for everyone, so I'm just not going to use this map unless I need to. So I'm just going to send you all back to MS Paint Hell.
I don't know what you mean by hell. It is beautiful today.
It's a Picasso.
Progressively getting more and more.
I'm just saying, we do have... The drawings have grown from being not scribbles and actual pictures, so...
Look at those ducks.
If you add soap to dirt, does it make it clean? Or does it make the soap dirty?
That's a really solid question. We should move on. It's existential hell.
So
Wow.
I'm getting deep today.
So you make your way to the Ergonaut house. The regular folk are home. So Gordon's father, Drenna, what's her name? There's so many of these Ergonauts.
Ray?
Gray, yes.
Who's the one that's the part of the city guard?
The dumb one.
Well, there's two of them.
2 dumb ones or 2 guards?
2 guards.
There
Who's
is there
the
is
son?
there
Who's
is
the
that-
son?
who's the one that
Liz?
who's the one that Gordon had that whole foundation conversation with?
Foundation.
Yeah, you were like, oh, I've seen him lay the foundations or whatever, and blah blah blah, and then we had like a mild argument about it.
For some reason, the name Ray is sticking out in my mind for one of the guards.
Gray is the one who is the female who stayed at home and was like kind of like admired Gordon's work.
Yeah, Gray's the little
to
one,
rule
right?
No, I
Well,
know. I said
they're all the same
Ray,
name except for
like,
Drenna.
Oh right.
Ray of Sun.
Ray,
No,
like Ray from
Ray.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
Um,
Ray Romano.
there's or
What?
He's also a Ray.
Yeah, I
Um,
guess.
It's Ray and Or.
it's or and I think it's Dren.
Bren.
I think it's
It
or and
was
Dren.
pro-
Dren was
Dren
the
is-
not as bright one.
Okay, so Or is probably
Ren's
it
not
then.
Yeah, I think it's or.
All right.
So Gray is there. And obviously Gordon's mother. So the last step that Lugduff does, he adds or he pours some of the blood into the syringe, and just puts in a few drops.
Gotcha.
He mixes that in. He adds what I presume are like the small teeth that you'd probably grab from the dragon, like as far as the bones go. He adds in a few of those, mixes it, seems to do like a burst of magic onto it. The mixture seems to again change in color. Like after adding these spores, it kind of took on like a more yellowish tone. Adding just like a little bit of blood, obviously made it a little bit more red, but not to an extreme extent. So there's probably just a bit like more orange at that point. After that, it seems to almost turn into a purplish mixture. Like the red is like completely taken over. And he says, bottoms up. And he will offer it to Gorgon to administer to his mother.
All right. Gorgon will go ahead and will go and take it, and then he'll turn to Or and say, "You ready to see one of those foundations you're so fond of?"
Or is not there.
What the? Okay, never mind.
If Or was here,
I
he'd
mean-
have something good to say.
Yeah. Probably have a snarky comeback. All right.
Where's Or?
Go.
Get
Where's
him.
Or? Actually, yeah. Gorgon will just go ahead. Is what's her face there? Gray.
Yes, Gray's there.
Yes.
Gray tells Gorgon tells Gray to go get Or.
I guess so. I don't know where he is at this hour.
Oh, I thought everybody was there.
Nice.
I'm trying to make this the biggest fail Gorgon could possibly do. I can't wait for him to get his ass kicked. Alright, well I guess Gorgon is just gonna go ahead and give it to the mother then.
Okay.
The mother.
The mother.
Oh my god.
The amount of personal care here is just impeccable.
the mother unit.
Fortune is not famed for his bedside manner. Or any manner.
Absolutely.
So
Keeping in character though.
so she drinks it, a little bit reluctantly. Doesn't seem to taste the best, considering there is blood in this and a lot of plants. But
Hey, old hag. He doesn't actually say that.
but
He just thinks it.
I was about to write it down.
I was also about to write it.
but
Gordon's putting on a friendly face.
she takes it. You all like wait for a moment. You don't notice any immediate changes. It might be the taste, but I don't feel much better.
Fortune checks to see that you drank it all.
Without like scooping up like what's on the sides. Yeah, she's drinking all of it. It's not exactly a very fluid liquid.
What's Luca doing?
He's looking intently, like maybe he's thinking. Like he said, he's only seen this work once, and he's done everything, as far as you all know, to what he recalls. After a few moments, he does speak up. Do any of you have means of detecting if there's anything still about?
I do detect magic. Oh wait, no, do I have that?
I think you do have detect magic, but I don't know if that's what he's looking
Yeah,
for.
oh yeah. Oh, okay. I can make an Arcana check, magically sense things.
You can do an Arcana check, yeah.
Sure.
I can
I-
cast detect poison and disease.
You got a natural
Okay.
20 for a total of 27.
I don't think
on
that
Arcana?
did too much last time, but I have it.
I have gentle repose prepared because I expected this to go differently.
I also have gentle repose.
Oh.
Our magic caster should probably talk about what spells I have prepared in the morning.
Well, yeah, it's not bad to have backups of that spell.
Sure, yeah.
I feel like today's a fireball day. You think today's a fireball day? Yeah, today's a fireball day.
I don't know. Do you think it matches?
Hey, when I'm praying to my gods this morning, do you think like we're going to need more firepower today, or
Is Throden casting detect poison and disease?
Sure. Why not? There's
Okay.
definitely not gonna be any combat for a long rest. It'll be fine.
I'll also
Because
do a
hopefully-
medicine check if that's helpful.
Okay.
Detect poison disease is concentration for up to 10 minutes, so he'll just keep it going.
Okay. Edelweiss?
14 total.
Okay. So from what Edelweiss can tell, she is still sick. From what Jordan detects, it's much the same that was there before. Gorgon will look at her, and using his innate sense for magic and the arcane, will, if you all recall, there was almost like this fluid of magic that was like almost like building up inside of her, and that was what presumably was causing her to be sick. And whenever someone tried to cure her, it seemed as though it was keeping her sick.
Is
So
she
anything
choosing to
that-
fart?
In a way, maybe.
All right.
So, Gorgon, when you inspect her in your arcane ways, you can see that has much settled down. Like, it's still present, but it's very much settled down.
But does it seem like she may just need another dose? Or is it just actively draining out over time?
I'd say with a natural 20, this This almost seems akin to something you've seen in both Missy and now in Koj.
My mom's a sorcerer? The hell?
All of us just look at Gorton.
Am I a sorcerer? Is it hereditary?
If it's dragon's blood. Wait! Hold on!
Interesting. Okay.
Starts clapping her hands.
Yeah. What's the sorcerer spell?
After Lodef asks you all to do this, and three of you do something, do you give him any information?
You give any of us information.
I mean, I'm
Troubling
still
silence
detecting
and, like,
disease.
furrowed brows.
Yeah, I was gonna wait for like Throden to do detect disease.
Yes, Throden still detected that she is still sick.
You get anything different, Edelweiss?
No, her symptoms definitely have not changed. I assume that she's still sick from your spell. Well, you know what I mean.
I think she just needs time. I can feel whatever's in her leaving. But
Uh,
sorry.
Alex says as
There
he
we go.
fades away.
Yeah, there we go.
I don't feel so good.
The magic that's inside her, it's almost like Kojin misfortune. It's originating from like within her.
And it's leaving her?
Well, that's what it feels like.
wait, if it's magic that's hers, like mine and Koj's, why would it make her ill?
Yeah.
I ask as if you clearly seem to understand.
I mean, didn't yours kind of do something similar for you?
Oh,
Oh.
Mhm.
oh.
Yeah,
Wait,
it
wait,
kind
wait.
of did, huh?
What, but I mean, this. I don't know. That I guess I like in the broad terms of sick. Yeah, I got sick, but this like the symptoms here are different, right?
Maybe they're just different for everyone.
Oh,
Magic can manifest
Did
itself in
you
a number of
start
ways.
Doing magic before, like, you got better, or like, did you start to feel better and then realize that something was different about you?
I don't know. I discovered I was magical afterwards, but I
Yeah.
can't say for sure whether or not I had it while recovering.
Does this mean Mom was a sorcerer? Oh my god.
What?
Was
Mom, come back! We have to talk.
am I imagining that this happened? Wasn't Kosh sick?
Was Kosh sick?
What's Coach say?
Oh?
Like sniffly at least and sneezy?
I mean,
Am
now
I
that's,
make- am I
now that's just a
making that up?
cop out. Come on, I get like I go unconscious for like months. I'm in a coma, and he gets sniffles. What is that?
That's rude.
Yeah, kobold privilege is just real rough, huh?
So Lugduff will speak up. Based on what Gordon says, this seems to have worked. I would
I'm outie.
suggest
Hi.
some of you with divine magic looking towards Edelweiss and Throden. You should be able to heal her physical ailments now, but what happens next is all up to her.
Pardon me, as a very cryptic person. Why do you have to be so cryptic? What do you mean? What do you mean? It's up to her?
Well, there is a foreign, magical awakening in her. You can choose to let it die out or embrace it.
So it's not innate, like from her, or was it put there?
She could go to Sky High with me.
Wait.
What?
No, answer my question.
Hey, Malika, yes, please, Malika.
They're all important. Answer them all.
In order, though.
Yes, my guess is that it was probably put there by something malicious.
Is
We
my
share
mom a
common enemy.
warlock?
Am I a warlock? We all look at Koj. Oh, what pact did you make?
Just with Rammer. Coach made a pact with Rammer at some point.
Jesus.
Thinking about mom and tieflings being devils.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah!
Oh, we should write to Dad.
Mm.
Hey, Dad. Turns out this is contagious.
Hey, Dad, was Mom talking to strange? Hey, Dad, was Mom talking to strange people? Like, maybe you suspected an affair, but it wasn't actually an affair. It was a little bit worse. Like,
Well, of course she
So-
talked to strange people. She talked to me.
Not me, Gorgon.
I'm talking from the dad perspective, not from Gordon's perspective.
Yeah, I was supposed to be like,
Oh man.
I was like, we're learning a lot right now.
These backstories go deep.
yeah.
So okay.
You thought you were half human.
Lugduff thinks it's a foreign presence of magic. What is Gorkil currently doing with magic? I know he's upset about arcane users, and he's getting his magic from what?
He's basically a
The
divine
god?
supremacist.
He's more like me and Edelweiss.
And Throden.
Okay.
I went through and this just feels like important information that I feel could have been shared at an earlier time. It wasn't.
Disappointed. I didn't know if you're pointing that at me.
Yeah, who are you pointing
Not
at?
you.
Who
The
is you?
NPC?
The NPC.
The person who knew this information and didn't share it with us.
Well, I think he just found it out now. I don't think he ever actually looked at Gorgon's mom.
He
He
says
just
this
knew.
is...
That's what you think.
He just. Dad. That's
no.
what the kid.
the thing he'd seen before. I feel like he knew more than he told us, which is rude.
Yeah, but I think this is like just a much better reveal, Mary. You know.
This is
Tom's
this
like,
is the
"Shut fuck up and
NPC
let me do the
talking.
story."
So I said Mary.
NPC is saying.
Well, even if I told you exactly what it was, the cure still had to be done. And I can only be so sure once I see it with my own eyes. And it seems Gorgon had the instinct and intellect to decipher it.
Gorgon's
Look,
just,
Gorgon
like-
made a friend.
Gorgon's just
God.
grinning with pride right now. Why, thank you very much. Is he a doctor?
No,
Is
He's any
Mr.
profession.
Luca.
He's
No,
some
is he like any
stranger.
sort of scholar at all?
he uses magic.
Okay, fair enough. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Sorry, not Yiga. Luga. Sticking of Breath of the Wild.
Maybe we should talk somewhere in the kitchen and let your mom rest.
Yeah, let's
she'll
get
probably she'll probably feel fine in the morning, unless Throden or Edelweiss, you two want to do something. I don't know. Probably not necessary. I pretty much did everything.
I can do
whisper
something.
I'm gonna whisper to Throden and just say, I was prepared to heal from the other side of the living, if you understand what I mean. So...
Yes, I do. We must kill her.
So you got this one, bro?
Roden draws his great sword.
No.
I know exactly what you
Just
mean.
pushing everyone out of the room.
But now that she's still here, I am kind of useless at the moment.
Oh, you're
Just
never useless,
saying.
buddy. You're great. I was gonna pat.
He drops
Otherwise on
dead
my
because
shoulder.
no one's paying attention to him.
Thanks, buddy. Fist bump.
Bro gang for life, yo.
Divine
Okay.
fist bump.
Well, ma'am, I
Hallelujah
can.
choir plays as they fist bump.
I know it's about to come. Go ahead, Josh.
I can attempt to heal you. I can't guarantee it'll work this time, and it might cause you discomfort again. But if you're willing to try, I am willing to try.
Nothing can be worse than how that tasted.
Ooh.
Well, now I'm just curious how it tasted. But okay.
He licks the bowl.
He licks the bowl.
Rodent drops dead.
Thornton's
He's
down
gonna
source.
spend. He's gonna spend 5 points from. Oh, Dad, are you proud of me now? Alright, he's gonna spend 5 points from his lay on hands pool to
Okay.
remove a disease.
Okay. And with your detect poison and disease still up, the ailments affecting her go away.
Okay. Oh, look at that! You're cured of the, the disease. You're still magic, though. Good luck with that.
Yes,
I can breathe
you.
acid, you know.
please don't right now.
No, he won't.
I don't need
he
a
won't.
demonstration.
It's
Don't worry, I
Alright.
only do it to people I don't like.
good.
Or
Zed,
maybe
why don't we
something.
just go? Why don't we go?
Pigeon
Let me give
time.
her. She's fine.
I really
Let's
do wonder
go.
what it tasted like, though. He's gonna say as they.
Let's wander out there.
When I picture Threaten tasting the mixture, it's that scene in SpongeBob when he like puts his tongue into Gary's food and just shrivels up.
Bad.
Okay, so everyone moves out into the kitchen.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah. Are we saying that some outer force is sorry, I my thoughts went faster than the words out of my mouth, and now I'm on a whole nother thought already, because now speaking out loud and thinking about it, it made sense to me that yeah, I mean, my magic isn't hereditary. Isn't it entirely possible that I got my magic from some unknown force? And it was unknown because I don't know what it is, and it was just a sickness that suddenly. But how did I survive it? If it's the same kind of magic Koj has, why is he was he sick?
Why is he so sniffly?
And
I almost died.
He didn't go in a coma.
I don't remember him being sick recently.
I could have imagined it.
There are many sources through which to gain magic. Some of them don't exactly make sense, but whatever caused this, it's not the first occurrence in the history of Crobaton.
I'm trying to figure out how this could relate to Gorghill and his whole fucking magic deal.
Doesn't have to be by him.
No.
I mean, after all, like, if it was his fault, he probably would have been able to fix it. And he tried.
He does also just not like the arcane. So
And look what happened. My mother nearly died because of it.
Thank you for seeing my point.
Exactly.
I don't know. Is it too conspiracy theorist of me to posit that Gorkill was somehow responsible for the foreign presence to try to use her as an example as to why arcane is worse? Because it was making her sick.
I think it warrants him knowing that she's better at least.
Yeah, because all of our insight checks have been doing really well. We'll really be able to tell how he feels about it.
Shut up!
I don't know what that feels like.
I doubt it because he's been touting that the divine magic is the answer to everyone's problems here. It only serves to hurt him that if he can't fix this problem, then
A blurry gorging can.
Yeah. It only serves to show that his magic is infallible in some areas.
I agree with Gorgon. I don't think he's behind it. It's definitely Marisher.
Origin just looks at, what do you mean?
What was confusing about what I said? I thought it was pretty clear.
Why do you think it's Marisher?
Just kind of came out of nowhere, buddy.
Well, you know, there were fiends we had to deal with, and we had to use a dragon to cure her. Marisher was a fiend, and Marisher was a dragon. Therefore, Marisher.
Luca is still here. Just
Yes.
kind of listening.
Yes.
Can I just like see what his reaction to this conversation was
It'll be
like?
very revealing and important.
Yeah.
Are you doing an insight check or just seeing what his reaction is?
Man, well, I should do an insight check. That's a good idea. I'll roll some dice. That's a 14.
Okay. He seems a little bit like taken aback by Throden just shouting out, "It's Marisher." So it seems like he does seem, at least he knows who Marisher is. He kind of like looks at Throden curiously. I don't know if I follow your logic. I don't think the.
Oh, do I need to explain it again?
No.
No, we got it.
I understand you, how you got there. I just don't think it's how it went. But it's a theory. I don't think the gods are involved in this matter.
Well, I mean, hey, we could always blame it on them,
Who
right?
said that?
I'm sorry, Justin.
It's
It
funny
is-
because it's true.
Exactly.
Fury in the game.
Yeah.
Is there something else that you think is responsible?
I mean, along Throden's thinking, there was a fiendish presence within the city. That could be some kind of signal.
Didn't this guy have a pet fiend?
Yes, he did.
He does.
I think we already deduced that, like, that was just a
Yeah.
familiar he had.
I know,
Yeah,
but
but
it's
you
just
don't get
ironic for
familiar,
him
like,
to be like. I feel like it's ironic for him to be like, yeah, I feel like I heard there was a fiendish presence in the city recently, but he has a fiendish presence.
Gordon kind of called him out on that already.
I mean,
Do you
to be
just-
fair, like a familiar is a very low level fiend compared to like a
What we
Cambion.
fought. Yeah.
Oh. Oh, I was gonna say that it can. I thought that it can only be a fiend if you are a Path of the Chain warlock, but it can be a fiend for any casting or find familiar.
Yeah, chain warlocks can have imps or closets as their familiar. That might be what you're saying.
Yeah, that is what I was thinking. Just.
Says Zini.
I have no more thoughts.
No, that's enmity.
Yeah.
No thoughts add up, dude.
Well, all things said and done, I think that it is time that we at least, spread the good news that the affliction is gone. Or we
All
can
thanks
keep
to
the
arcane
spirit.
magic. Nah. I'll get the flyers printed out.
Yes, I agree. Letting Guoko know the deeds that all of us have done is the next course of action. I will probably speak with him in the morning.
I thought you said deets, as in we gotta tell him all the details.
That too.
I mean, yes, but also no. But yes.
Oh, the deeds.
Yes, so let us go and tell him.
Well, Lugged Up said that he would do it in the morning.
Then we have the day to think about what has happened here, I guess.
It is
Isn't it
nighttime. It is nighttime.
The rest of the day,
Okay.
the night, is the rest of the time.
We've had a long day traveling. We might want to tuck in for the. I don't know if you're tired. I assume that everyone is kind of tired all the time.
Oh,
Actually,
wait,
I-
it's
That was
dark
so
out, right?
cute.
It is dark out.
Oh, wait, Daenerys, before we head in, can you hide real quick?
What?
Can you hide real quick?
Oh, he wants to
Yes,
do
are we outside?
Wait, I don't know, who cares? You can
I
hide in the
think
corner.
I,
Cares?
I think that there's whenever the full party is walking at night, there are moments where Zaneria will just like pass under a building and she's gone, and like you just
And then
can't
like
see her
walks
for
under
solid-
walks under a straight light, and she
Yeah, and she's back. Yeah, it's just a lot of Zeddy coming and going.
So I want
She's like,
Eddie for too long and is
yeah.
gone.
I do want to make sure Alex realizes that this doesn't exactly work for Zaneria, because by means of revealing her, you're also just putting her in bright light, which makes her visible.
Yeah, I know, but remember the eye stalk of confusion?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of those moments.
Okay.
The exasperated sighs.
all we need to know, really.
What
Yeah,
I
from Josh. Wow.
what I will say is
I also DM for him.
but Lugged Up before he leaves will ask the party any leftover material that you have would be appreciated should anything else come up. I don't know how much you gathered, but how much you need for your own reasons.
Who looks around to see if anybody objects?
Zenny shoots you a look. It's just eyes. Just get some eyes.
Yeah, I don't think Missy would say anything. I think she also looks at you.
Yeah.
I don't think Gorton knows how much there was or how much was used, so he's just smiling and staring.
All right. Here's the rest of it, and Gorgon hands him the half a vial and then an extra vial, so a vial and a half.
Flattery gets you everywhere.
So he still has 2 in his inventory.
So you have 2 vials of dragon blood. Okay.
Yes.
Do you let him have any extra herbs? I'd say there'd probably be some leftover herbs. I don't think there'd be leftover spores. There'd probably be extra teeth.
Zenny is glaring harder.
I thought he used all of it. Didn't we give him all the spores and herbs? I thought we just held back on the dragon stuff.
If you just held it back on the dragon stuff, then we can say like the any leftover herbs would be at his house, kind of thing.
Is that what we agreed on? I forget.
I think the
Or
party
did
was mostly worried
we're-
about the dragon stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like I remember saying like I'd give him only what he needed, but I only had the dragon stuff. I think Edelweiss had
full
the
horn-
herbs and
The full horn herbs, I confirmed with basically everyone there, and they said that they were like fine to heal people, and that's about it.
Yeah.
So I'm not concerned about the herbs.
So I make it seem like I gave him all of it, so I just kept more than half of it for myself. But yeah.
For the blood and the bones, or just the blood?
I just give him the blood.
You just give him blood?
Oh, so you didn't give them any bones?
No bones.
It's a no bones day? Okay.
No bones.
It's a no day.
I don't understand that reference, but I remember you guys making that joke.
I forgot that we did that in game.
He lives in my neighborhood.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay.
We're cool.
So Lugdeath will leave.
Alright.
Bye.
Gonna be making some fat stacks tomorrow of cash. So, off to the end then for a night's sleep.
You said to the end.
Into the end
Off
we
to-
go.
Off to the end to fight the Ender Dragon.
I'll be ready.
Oh, it's
I'll be ready.
boss fight time?
Tired.
That's what Glarthor is.
But yeah, let's go.
Alright. See you, Gray.
Bye. They all
Just Gray.
said their goodbyes. It's only one Gorgon cares about.
Yeah.
Anybody have anything they want to do before the end of the night? Anyone we want to talk to? Anyone we need to update with information? Anyone who wants to have hot hearts? I don't know, we tend to have those after really important events.
Because sometimes they're also important.
No hard hearts from me.
I'm gonna have a heart-to-heart with myself.
Okay.
Oh, that's nice.
I thought you were
There's
gonna
only
say my
one- there's only
sister,
one-
and I was like, ah!
There's only one heart there, though.
Please don't.
Yeah, I know there's only one heart.
But she's casting twin spell, so she gets 2 hearts.
Extra.
Where did this magic come from? Who am I?
Who are you?
Bring my mom back.
Bring
I'm
my
gonna
mom
go
back.
over to Kosh, and I'm just going to say, one day you're going to be able to do a really, 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 really powerful clap.
Magic!
That's it.
I see a thunderclap.
I get hit by it, I guess.
I was gonna say, does he do it with always right there?
Yeah, I mean, he thinks Edelweiss is asking for a powerful clap. That was his understanding.
Was that a con
Make a
save?
Constitution saving throw, buddy.
It's a con save? I
Yeah.
bet. Con save. What's my con saving throw look like? Why is it so low? I'm a barbarian. Barbarian? Oh, I'm a
No.
Goliath.
No. 5?
5?
Oh,
That fails.
Nice. How much do I take? What happens to me? I
You
don't
take
actually
3
know.
thunder damage.
3 thunder damage?
Yeah. Also, everyone within 100 feet hears a very loud clap.
Oh,
Do I have like
Zenny-
resistance to thunder damage? I feel like I should have resistance to thunder damage.
Maybe. That might come later in your class, though.
it might.
Probably. Okay.
I thought it
Zenny
was
spends a
me.
lot of.
Yes, Mary?
Zenny spends a lot of the walk back doing flips with Nur. And I'm hoping that he's entertained by her turning invisible and completely disappearing.
Yeah, so he's like kind of mimicking your flips. So every time he disappears, he kind of flops a little bit. Just looks around in confusion. His lack of object permanence is not helping him here.
Perfect. Amazing.
Mm.
He's like mid layover. He's only got one hand on the floor and he just flops over.
Okay. So, looking at the inn costs, I don't know which one you guys went for last time, but I'm gonna say it's either 5 silver or 8 silver per room.
Rooms house like 1 people or 2.
People.
Yeah, I'd say you can fit like 2. Like the kobolds would count as 1 together.
Yeah, I mean, Throden might spring for separate rooms for everyone since he's paying. Yeah, he'd still bunk with the kobolds. but-
True.
Ezra's will not say no.
So what's that, like 48 silver?
I'm not used to not sharing a room with Maleka, but she's the oldest sister. She can choose what she wants.
I'm fine with sharing a room.
So 40 silver.
Fortune gets his own room.
Yeah, Throden will just pay 4 gold. Because gold's all he's got.
Okay. So, everyone can get a long rest. And waking up the next morning, everyone feels like just like a little bit invigorated, a little bit better. You know what they did before. Maybe learn something new. You all get the kobold treatment.
Yeah.
You all get to level up. Yes.
I can't wait to forget to do this until before next time.
Does everyone want to roll hit die? You roll another 6.
Sure. Wow.
I got a 7, which I'm
He's
pretty
a
happy about.
beefy boy.
That's not bad too.
I
You
rolled a
missed
D6
one,
too,
right? Yes.
Yeah, you're awesome.
Missy's also a D6.
Oh, multi-classing is so stressful. Okay.
Well, you either have a DA or a D10, Mary.
Yeah.
E8.
I don't know which one I want.
What level
When
are we going
does-
to?
What was
We're
it?
going to 7.
Okay.
Yeah, we're 6 now, we're going to 7.
When?
Oh, I never remember. How many dice do I roll for hit points?
Just one. It's 1d8.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got a beefy 40 HP, guys.
Sorry, I'm sorry for freaking out. I read cutting action at 2nd level. Problem solved.
I was gonna say, I feel like rogue is the way to go for.
Yeah.
Gloomstalker is so good though.
All right, so
New
Alex has
class.
rolled his. He got a D6. Thorin rolled his D10. He's got a 7. Malika,
Sorry, what?
what'd you get on your D8?
A 6.
Okay.
Solid.
Mare.
I got a 3.
Okay. Justin.
I rolled a 2.
Oof.
Oof.
Yeah.
Rolled a
Okay.
7 on my D8.
Oh,
Nice.
that's it. Okay.
Wait.
If anyone doesn't remember, the HP that you get is the number you rolled plus your Constitution modifier. So you should, for like D&D Beyond purposes, just add the number that you rolled, because it'll take your Constitution into account already. Cool.
I have 70 hit points.
Nice.
Hmm.
You should have rolled one less though.
Yeah.
That would have been nice.
How many spells do I get?
I
2?
believe you learn 2 spells.
Yeah.
And I think the amount you can prepare might change, so double check that when you prepare your spells for next session.
Yeah.
Guess what? I just learned how to dodge again. Just
is that,
slightly different.
Is that evasion?
Yeah.
Oh boy,
That's nice.
Evasion slaps, dude.
it is.
Just stand
I'm
next
gonna
to me
hate
and it'll
it.
be great.
Evasion slaps. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna be so fast. Just like my cat who's running around.
There's
Alright,
no fast way to, like, there's no, like, level up button, right? Like, I should be doing this manually.
Yeah.
There's sort of a level up button.
No.
It looks like you pressed the level up button, Mare.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
And you'll have to like pick new spells and stuff, but
yes.
Yeah,
You'll-
okay.
add the automatic like hit points.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like there's any like choices you have to make at this level, so like those are taken care of. I think you just gotta worry about spells.
Ah! I'll let the dice decide those.
So with that, we will see you all again in about 2 weeks with our level 7 players. I have to make a note that I have to update the character blocks.
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy. Actually, I think I came up with a better way to do that, so it shouldn't take me that long. But yeah. Thank you everyone for watching. If you're watching on Twitch, don't forget to follow, maybe subscribe. Thank you to Alex, Riley, and my cousin Dave, who all resubscribed during this stream. My cousin who subscribed at tier 3, so he's better than all of you.
Wow.
Well,
Okay, hold up.
Alright.
No,
Okay,
you don't have
hold
to,
on.
Alex. No,
you
you
know
don't
what?
have to.
Screw that.
Log in
guy.
at
You've already
Discord
gifted
now.
5 subs last stream. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and ring the bell.
It's not gonna work.
I kind of heard it. It was almost
That
there.
almost worked.
Yeah.
It's because I talked. But yeah, I gotta fix
Yeah.
that. It has something to do with stupid Nvidia.
There goes that
Stupid.
sponsor.
What a vibe.
Follow me on Twitter and join the Discord to know when I and we go live. These are streamed live on Twitch 9 p.m.-ish every other Wednesday. And then the video goes up on YouTube sometime after that. Am I missing anything else? Mare makes cool art. What else?
Huh.
Everyone have a great Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the
My voice didn't
the
do anything there.
actual
Happy
the
Halloween.
actual most wonderful time of the year.
Do the spookies.
I'm wearing my bat necklace and earrings, but you can't see them under my
Happy Halloween, everyone. We will see you all again in about 2 weeks.
Bye.
This is the end of Crobaton. We really had a lot of fun, but now it's time to go get gone. It is the end of Crobaton with Tom. The end of Crobaton. What's up with Gorgon's mom? The end of Crobaton. Tom.